Today we are talking about how to replace a toilet fill valve. Start by removing the toilet tank lid and set it aside in a safe place out of the way. Turn the water off at the valve underneath the toilet. Go ahead and flush the toilet. Hold the handle down and get as much water out of that tank as you can. You can sponge out the rest of the water. Put a bucket underneath the toilet tank. Unscrew the supply hose. Then unscrew the white plastic nut that holds the fill valve to the toilet tank on the underside of the tank. Gently pull out the old fill valve, and you may have to disconnect that rubber hose that connects to the overflow tube first. Take your new fill valve and install the new seal on the bottom of that fill valve. It goes this way with the tapered end pointing down into the toilet tank. So make sure you have it on there properly. And slide it all the way up on the threads, like that. That's how it should look. Then go ahead and set it down in the hole in the toilet tank and position it so that the float is pointing toward the right side of the toilet tank. Then reach underneath the toilet tank and tighten the white plastic nut down, and that will secure the new fill valve to the toilet tank. Make sure you don't lose your orientation as to how that fill valve is positioned. Should look like this. Now, you may need to adjust the height of your new fill valve. If it's too tall, you won't be able to get your toilet tank lid back on. So by simply loosening or tightening it, you can see it will move the body of the fill valve up and down. So as you tighten it, see it moves it down. So you can make it shorter. If you spin it counterclockwise, it'll make it taller. Now, go ahead and carefully attach the rubber hose to the side of the fill valve. Inspect the water supply hose seals. If they're cracked or missing or cut or nicked or smashed, I'd recommend go ahead and replacing the hose in its entirety anyway. Reattach the new hose to the new fill valve on the underside of your toilet tank. Turn the water back on, check for leaks. Look inside the tank as the water level is filling up. This is how that rubber hose should be mounted. You see it needs to be pointing into that overflow tube because that is what fills the toilet bowl. Now, if your water level is too low or too high, you can adjust this knob here. So you see as I turn it to the left, it's causing that float to be positioned lower down in the toilet tank. So this is going to keep the water level lower in your toilet tank. If I turn that adjustment knob to the right, it raises that float, which means that will allow the water level in the toilet tank to rise higher. Remember, you don't want the water level to rise so high that it goes into the overflow pipe and continues to run. Please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment, and thanks for watching.